Hi everybody, my name is Vanessa. I am a facility clerk at JJ Parr Sports Center in Four Wing Cold Lake. You're probably looking for something new to try. So I would like to share with you today one of my favorite hobbies, which is gardening. I know it's still a little chilly in the itty bitty city of Cold Lake. So that's why today I want to show you how you can make your very own indoor terrarium using succulents. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, let's start with supplies. You're gonna need a container of some sort to house your plants. You're gonna need a good soil. I picked a potting soil that's particular for succulents and cactus. It's a nice kind of coarse soil. It lets the water pass through without holding it and rotting out your roots. And then we have all the fun stuff. We have our new little plants. We have some gravel. We have some decorations and all kinds of things. The moss is going to be important later. So let's dive in. I've already started out by putting a layer of drainage gravel in the bottom of the container. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this all set up with soil for the new plants. Okay, so what I've done is I've got my layer of soil in here. I've tried to angle it back away from the opening. That way we don't have to worry about water spilling out. And it'll also discourage children and cats. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to figure out where we're going to put our plants. I'm going to pick a new friend here and I'm going to loosen up my roots. He's been living in this pot for a long time, so we don't want him to be root bound. So let's just get some of this old soil off. There we go. We've got some happy little root exposed there. I'm going to give him a good squirt, a nice little drink to get him started. And I'm going to be really technical, and I'm going to use a spoon. I'm just going to dig a nice little hole. I don't want the soil too packed. I'm just going to set him in nicely. And again, I'm not going to pack my soil in very tight. I want it in there nice and loose. And I think he needs some friends. So here's plant number 2. And I want to space them so they've got some room to grow. They're going to be pretty happy in this container for about a year. At which point they're probably going to look for something a little bit bigger. And what I really like about succulents is that they're almost black thumb proof. If you're like me, you start out really well with plants in the beginning. You take them home with all of the best intentions, and really what you've done is you've invited them home slowly to die. A little drink every 2 weeks or so, you're going to make them very, very happy. Anything more than that, they're going to be a little grumpy about it. So there we go. We've got 3 succulents down into the soil. Okay, so our next step is we want to decorate our terrarium. So I've gotten a head start here. I've started to put in some moss. The moss is going to be important because it's not only going to bring some color in, but it's also going to help to hold on to that moisture. You know, when every 2 weeks you remember to give it a little spritz or a little pour. And yeah, that way you don't saturate your roots, because they definitely don't like when you do that. And it's an imprecise science, so I mean, play around, see what makes you happy. You can stick your little decorations in there any way that you like. And then voila, you've got a nice, lovely little green terrarium for your workspace, your kitchen table, wherever you need it. I hope you found this helpful, and hopefully I'll see you out digging in the dirt this summer.